$182,492.59. This is a notice of a federal tax lien under William Willett Mackey. He also has an updated tax lien. You got that one, Jasmine? So they took the lien on the property? Okay, so they took the lien on the property. We're going to get to the property in just a second. One says $180,000. The other says $309,000. So there's a second tax lien. For $9,856.83. These are just Papooses. Now, the reason I think that this is a tender swindler, the reason I think that there's some tricking going on here is because when Papoose and Remy were together doing an endorsement in a fur coat store the other day, she seemed very happy to be there. When I found her tax record, how much is those tax liens? Remy currently has $622,474.76. Guess who's gonna pay it? The one, according to her own cousin, okay, that got a disability check when she was a kid for being just a tad bit off. This is unfortunate the way they playing this little girl in her face.
All right, everyone. Here is the situation as many people currently understand it, broken down in a clear and simple way. What started as online chatter has now turned into serious discussion, with a lot of eyes watching closely. The claims floating around suggest that Papoose may be under pressure after new information came out. According to what is being said, this is not just about personal drama. People believe money, timing, and strategy may all be involved. The main allegation is that Papoose and Remy Ma could have been working together behind the scenes, possibly using their connection to Claressa Shields to help deal with their tax issues. This idea gained traction after Tasha K released documents that raised major questions. She stated that Papoose owes the IRS more than $300,000 and has not properly handled his taxes for over a decade, dating back to around 2012. For many people, that alone was shocking. Long-term tax problems usually do not happen by accident, and they often point to deeper financial trouble. However, the story did not end there. Shortly after, Tasha K also shared paperwork suggesting that Remy Ma owes more than $600,000 in unpaid taxes. When people added both amounts together, the total passed $1 million. That number caught everyone's attention. At that point, the conversation shifted from gossip to concern. Many began asking how two high-profile figures could be carrying that much debt while continuing to live publicly successful lives. As more people looked at the timeline, questions started piling up. Some wondered how these debts went unpaid for so long. Others questioned how new money suddenly entered the picture. That is where Claressa Shields became part of the discussion. People began asking whether she was knowingly involved or simply caught in the middle of something she did not fully understand. Tasha K claimed she had evidence to support her statements, which is why the story refused to die down. Before going any further, it is important to acknowledge who Claressa Shields is on her own. Regardless of who she is connected to, her achievements stand strong. She is not just famous. She earned her place. Claressa is an Olympic gold medalist and a multiple-time world champion in boxing. Her career is built on discipline, sacrifice, and years of hard work. No rumor or relationship can erase that. Many fans feel strongly that she deserves respect, no matter how this situation plays out. Back in November, Claressa signed a major deal worth around $8 million with Win Records. This move surprised some people, but others saw it as her expanding into new territory. Athletes crossing into music or entertainment is not unusual. Still, what made people pause was who worked at the label. Papoose holds an executive role at Win Records and is known as the head of hip-hop there. That means he likely had influence in bringing Claressa onto the label. Once people realized that connection, the questions became louder. If Papoose helped secure that deal, then he would benefit financially from it. That could include a percentage of earnings, executive fees, or other forms of compensation tied to the contract. For outsiders, that arrangement felt uncomfortable. It blurred the line between business and personal relationships, which often leads to problems. Things became even more awkward during the holiday season. Observers noticed that Claressa appeared to spend Christmas alone. She was seen shopping at luxury stores, including Louis Vuitton, while Papoose was reportedly spending the holiday with Remy Ma and their daughter. That image did not sit well with many supporters. It created a sharp contrast between public appearances and private reality. Adding to the tension, Remy Ma had previously made comments suggesting that Papoose did not have much money. She also referred to his relationship with Claressa as a step up for him. Those words came back into focus once the tax information surfaced. People began revisiting old statements and comparing them with current events, trying to see the bigger picture. Another major point that keeps coming up is the divorce or lack of one. Papoose filed for divorce back in May, which made it seem like the marriage was coming to an official end. However, months passed with no final decision. Nothing was completed. More recently, claims surfaced that Remy Ma may have stopped the divorce process altogether. If that is true, then legally they remain husband and wife. That detail changed everything for many observers. Being legally married means finances, responsibilities, and benefits are still connected. Some people now believe that Papoose and Remy Ma may still be operating as a unit, even if they appear separated publicly. From that angle, certain choices start to look more calculated. When people look at it closely, Papoose seems to come out on top in multiple ways. He is involved in Claressa's record deal through his executive position. That brings potential income. He also has his ongoing public profile, appearances, and brand value. If money is flowing in, some believe it could be used to manage his own tax situation. Others think it might also help cover Remy Ma's debt, especially since they are still legally tied and share a child. If Remy Ma is benefiting from this setup, that could explain why she does not appear to be pushing hard for a divorce. Silence in that case could be strategic. Staying married might protect shared interests, reduce pressure, or allow certain financial moves to happen quietly. To some, this silence feels intentional rather than accidental. At the same time, Claressa's success continues to grow. Her boxing career already brings in money and attention. If her music career gains traction as well, that adds another stream of income. With Papoose positioned at the label, he could benefit from both sides of her career. That overlap is what makes many people uneasy. They question whether her trust is being respected or taken advantage of. It is also worth noting how power dynamics play into situations like this. Claressa is strong, confident, and accomplished. Because of that, people often assume she cannot be misled. However, success does not make someone immune to emotional manipulation or complicated relationships. In fact, strong people are sometimes expected to handle everything quietly, without complaint. The public nature of this situation adds another layer of pressure. Once narratives are defended publicly, walking them back becomes difficult. Pride, image, and reputation all come into play. Some believe Claressa may be weighing her options carefully, deciding what serves her best in the long run. Meanwhile, the silence from certain parties continues to raise eyebrows. No clear denials. No detailed explanations. Just time passing. For many observers, silence speaks louder than words. It creates space for speculation, but it also suggests that responding might cause more harm than staying quiet. At this stage, the story is no longer just about taxes or contracts. It has become a discussion about trust, boundaries, and accountability. People are questioning whether this was a series of coincidences or a carefully managed arrangement. They are also asking who carries the emotional weight when money and relationships mix.
Now, this right here is coming from such a sincere place. Claressa Shields. Lord. I ain't gonna lie now. I know a lot of y'all love to hate her, but you gotta give it to the girl. You feel me? She really made a name for herself. I just pray that Pap ain't playing with her. Because the moment he leave her or the moment it goes downhill, that lady is going to lose herself. Okay? Because she loved him down. She loves him deep. And I know firsthand how that feels to be head over heels in love with somebody. And when it's time to part ways, baby, that type of hurt, whew, that's a whole nother type of hurt. So I truly pray that Pap has good, pure intentions when it comes to her. Because if it all goes left, that lady is going to crash the fuck out. That lady is going to lose herself. Like, I can just see it. She gonna lose herself. So I hope that everything that he is really doing is really intentional and really genuine. And he really love her, like he's proclaiming to be in love with her. Because I mean, he was really key happy and willy-nilly on Christmas with Remy at the Coke place. From what they saying and from what I saw. I don't know, but Claressa, I'm gonna keep you in my prayers, girl. I hope y'all last forever, 5 life, whatever, because I do not want to see you crash and burn. Cause she gonna go outside by him.
Oh, I'm never gonna stop talking about my man. I just brought him his food in the back because he was upstairs. Ain't that y'all joke? Oh, he's upstairs. Just brought him his food. And y'all talking shit, but guess what? Ain't nobody gonna ever make me stop talking about my man. That's what y'all think y'all gonna do. You're not gonna do it. Whenever I feel like saying Papoose's name, I'm gonna say his name.
Clark it.
Yep. Take a picture, a video, I'm gonna do it. You ain't stopping nothing up over here.
Bookie.
What? Talking about I missed the joke. I know exactly what y'all joke was trying to say. But the joke was once again a lie. Look at him mad. Papoose, Papoose, Papoose. Papoose. Every time I say his name, we get more and more comments. You get the flying. Papoose. Papoose be hitting this Papoose So mad. That man is happy and in love. Y'all is so mad. That's crazy. That is crazy. And you know what?
Nobody.
I got it.
I'll make space. Here.
The Papoose is upstairs.
Shut up. Okay, look.
Yeah, he upstairs. So I'm gonna make his plate real quick. I'm gonna take it to him upstairs. I'll make his plate.
Was that rice good?
It was.
It was.
I feel like Papoose he don't eat a whole lot, but I'm gonna put on some more rice on him because I thought he hasn't ate none today.
Look at
I
this
think he has some
rice.
cereal. But come on, I can't. I mean, God, I guess I'll grab you. Bookie.
Thank you, baby.
Because Papoose is upstairs. Now I'm finna eat. I'm finna sit down to eat. I'm finna sit down and eat my food now. But y'all be cracking me up with that. I saw it on TikTok. I said, what is going on? Y'all know, first of all, I don't be on no TikTok. But yeah, my people have to realize that Pisces are loners and we be in our own space, minding our own business.